Well, well, 6-10, 6-10, and we lose 30-10 to the San Diego. Sorry. What are they called again? The Los Angeles Chargers. The Los Angeles Chargers. First time we're back in LA, the Oakland Raiders, in over 20 years, and we lose 30-10. But before I get into that, before I get into the actual game, Will the Tiger asked me, what are my thoughts on Jon Gruden? And by the way, check out his channel, Will the Tiger. He has a great channel for the Raiders, and he has a great channel for, or actually Instagram, which is this exact same Will the Tiger, where he gives reviews on a lot of good musicians. So check him out. Shout out to you, Will the Tiger. But let's talk about Jon Gruden, because everyone's saying it's a real thing this time, and everybody loves Jon Gruden. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I love Jon Gruden. I thought it was a huge mistake for us to trade him back after the 2001 season, after the Tuck rule. We traded him to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They beat us in the Super Bowl, and I was like, oh, Jesus. I thought it was a mistake, but let's be realistic. Let's think realistic. My whole point of view for Jon Gruden, right? Apparently he's gonna give him an offer he can't refuse, or it's very hard for him to refuse. I'm like, yeah, Jon Gruden's a fan favorite. It's a sexy pick. Well, not even a sexy pick. It's just a fan favorite. But the dude hasn't coached since the early 2000s, and not to sound like a hater, but what did he do after he won the Super Bowl? You know, did he really put the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on that map? I mean, don't get me wrong. He took a team that Tony Dungy mostly built and got them over the hump. Like, he made a few changes to the offense with Brad Johnson, Keenan McCardell. I can't remember the running back's name. I really can't. But he had a couple pieces, and they had to do a new philosophy in terms of their offensive mindset, which is huge. But after that, what did he really do, you know? What did he really do? And we're going to bring a guy who hasn't coached in a very, very long time to coach a team that underachieved this year. 6-10. Underachieved. We had the same record as the freaking 49ers. The 49ers. And they were terrible before Jimmy Garoppolo got there. That says a lot. That says a lot. But back to Jon Gruden. I don't know if that would be a good decision to bring him back. I really don't. It's been far too long. We don't know what kind of assistance he would bring in, and apparently there are reports that Jon Gruden doesn't want to work with Reggie McKenzie. Don't quote me on that. I just saw on Twitter, and I'm not one of those people who say, "Oh, just because it was on social media must means it's true." But I just heard reports. Heard reports. I just don't know if that's a good. I don't know if that's a good move. I don't know. I'm not going to say he's going to fail, but I'm not too confident if we sign Jon Gruden, are we going to make the playoffs next year and we're going to win the Super Bowl? I'm not sure. Defense, joke. Just trash. Everybody's trash. Well, not everybody, but you get my drift. I mean, a lot of people were saying that Pagano did some changes, and he did do some good stuff, but to lose 30-10 like that, I don't know. I mean, Sean Smith, I'll give him credit. He played a lot better since Pagano took over the play calling. But Reggie Nelson still trailing receivers. Oh my God. On long bombs. He's always trailing. We got to find somebody better to replace Reggie Nelson. I'm not going to harp on him. Losing Carl Joseph, and I believe in the first half, with the hamstring issue, that was huge. I thought Shalom Luani did some good things. I thought he showed that he didn't play a lot, but I thought he was a better tackler than what he was in the offseason. But he still has some things to worry about, to work on, like reaction time. Navarro Bowman, I really liked him. Hopefully we can sign him next year, because I thought he did an admirable job coming in midseason. Thought he was a huge pickup. But our DBs, I mean, TJ McCarry, honestly, the one on Keenan Allen, I don't really blame him for that, because that was a dime by Phillip Rivers. That was a dime in the corner of the end zone. I thought he was throwing the ball away, but Keenan Allen gets it, and it was just right in his hands. Right in his hands. So I don't really blame TJ Carey for that, because Keenan Allen's a beast. He's been pretty solid all year, TJ Carey, especially for a late round pick. I believe he was picked in the 6th or 7th round. Bruce Irvin, we already know what that is. Khalil Mack, who's finally getting holding calls. That's huge. Mario Edwards, again, couldn't stay healthy at the end of the year. The defense, well, we just gotta get some more players. We just gotta get impact players. Now, let's go to the offense. Should we talk about the bright spot of it? Let's talk about the bright spot. Marshawn Lynch, I thought he ran with authority. I thought he got better as the season went on. There are a lot of people saying that we should just not bring him back next year. I think that's a mistake. I will be happy to hear your opinions on that. But if I'm the Raiders, you bring back Marshawn Lynch. He ran hard every single game that he played in. Obviously, they had him on a pitch count in the first part of the year because they wanted to get him back into the flow of getting hit in the NFL schedule. But he played hard. He was a bright spot for the Raiders in this season, this tumultuous season. Excuse me. Cordell Patterson, I thought he was a good sign. He made some big plays throughout the year. Bright spots. Jalen Richard, he had bright moments, but it was always overshadowed by other moments where he fumbled in crucial moments that cost us the game or just turned the tide in the opposing team's favor. So he's iffy for me. I thought it was a huge mistake to go from a power style running to a power offensive line to more of a zone scheme. That was a huge mistake. Crabtree, when he was healthy, he was a bright spot. Amari Cooper, apparently our offensive coordinator doesn't know how to use him consistently. I mean, he had a huge long bomb for a touchdown today. Only really bright spot. But other than that, the offense, too many miscues. Seth Roberts, how many blocking the backs can you get when it's not even important for you to make the block? But he has too many mental errors this year. Last year he was clutch, but this year he had a huge drop off. I don't know what's wrong with him. Derek Carr. Let's face it. Derek Carr had a bad year. Some will say that it was due to Todd Downing. I'm of the mindset that it's Todd Downing, the offense, and I don't think he's healthy. Because when you have a broken back, that doesn't just heal just overnight. Plus, he still got hit a lot. But the famous saying is, if you're on the field, you got to play right. And I won't give him negative marks because he toughed it out. I won't give him negative marks for that. I give him credit for that. I like his competitive nature, but at the end of the day, he had a bad game. A bad year. Bad year. Jared Cook, he has all the tools, but somehow he just can't put them all together consistently. I mean, I look at Rob Gronkowski. Solid. Week in and week out, with the exception of today. Travis Kelce, we already know what he can do. Zach Ertz, we know what he can do. Tyler Eifert, well, if he can stay healthy, we know he can do. But with Jared Cook, I'm just like, the catches that you shouldn't make, you make. But the catches that you should make, you don't make. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. All in all, it's a frustrating year. And it's official. We're not going to the Super Bowl this year. So I guess we really ain't out here. No Super Bowl. We ain't out here. And we got to reevaluate some things. I think we should take a couple of weeks to look at the film and make a sound judgment. Let's not be rash and say, oh, yay, let's fire everybody. Let's just make some sound judgment. Let's look at the film. You know, let's not be rash out here. That's my thoughts on the game. 30-10. We got banged. No lube. I mean, hell, the Chargers didn't even say we were pretty. They just went to work. So, yeah. It's going to be a long New Year's Eve. Might cry myself to sleep. Not sure yet. But, thanks for all the guys who watched all throughout the entire year. Congratulations to the Chargers for winning. Yeah. Happy New Year. Obviously, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Hopefully 2018 is better than 2017 was for us Raiders. But, yeah, I'm just going to end it right there. Let me know what you guys think on the season. Should we do a fire sale on the coaching staff? Should we go for Jon Gruden? Let me know. I'll be happy to debate it with you guys. Anyway, be safe out there if you're going out tonight. Yeah. I guess I'll just watch the playoffs that we will not be in. I need some tissue. This is bull. But anyway, that's all I got. Thanks again for watching. And please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And yeah, I'm just going to end it. We not out here. No, I'm not going to say it. We not out here. Damn.